Homeless but not helpless. Hi, my name is Jake Miller, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the millions of people that need our help. First, we have to understand who these people are. These people might range from an old high school friend to a person that's taken a turn being addicted to drugs or alcohol. Today, right now, I'm going to be talking about the individuals. And there are more than 500,000 individuals in the United States alone that are homeless. And this makes up around 65% of the homeless population, 35% being families. Why is the individual amount so high? And how do these people become homeless? Well, 16%. Well, how do they become homeless? The relationship between addiction to drugs and alcohol. The people that are in the below average income don't have that financial cushion to help themselves get out of this hurdle. But the people that are in the average to above average income have that financial cushion to help themselves if they do come in contact with drugs and alcohol. Now, mental illness. This is another reason why 16% of single adults suffer from some form of mental illness that are homeless. Either this was before or after they were homeless. Before, jobs having the stigma against them, not allowing them to work for them because they can't put themselves in their shoes. Or after, not having a family to bond with and having that support from a family to help themselves get out of this struggle. Now, let's talk about the families. 1/3 of the families that are homeless reside in Florida. And why is this number so big in Florida? Well, families, they need a lot of food, water, electricity, and the housing tax in Florida has just been increasing over the years, and these families aren't able to keep up. And with all these families comes kids, and there are more than 16 million kids in the United States alone that are homeless. And it's a cycle, because these families have kids that are homeless, and these kids have kids that are homeless. And it's a repetitive cycle that keeps on going, and it's a very hard one to stop. But there are solutions. But with all these kids in mind, there are students. 1,100 students and 3,189 students in Seminole schools are homeless. And these are in Florida, and this is in Florida. And why is this number so high in Florida? Well, it comes back to the families. These families are homeless, and their kids are homeless. But there are solutions. My mentor, Dr. Davis, and his family put together a fun yet effective way to help the homeless. He put together these care packages, and these care packages consist of food, water, sunscreen, toothbrush, toothpaste, all the necessities that a person needs to help find a job or just get by another day. Now, what have I done in the community to help? Well, a few years ago, I donated my time to the Salvation Army. And while I was packing food, water, clothing for these people, and while I was unboxing the food, water, and clothing, and just finding the joy on these people's faces, really left a joy in me that I will never forget. Now, what can you do to help? Let's say if you don't have a lot of time on your hands that you can donate, that you can volunteer to these organizations. Well, you can donate through the web. But let's say if you don't have a lot of money or spare change on you, you can put together care packages, or you can give your time to these organizations to help pack food and give money to these organizations. And just remember that you're one click away from making a person's day. Thank you.